And welcome to the G-Line podcast. We had a real weird day yesterday. So, this thing happened, right? Who was it? Let's get the exact bet up real quick. So, we had Jalen Suggs, the one we've been trusting. I had him over over 3.5 assists. So, he had to get 4 in order for it to cash. And this weird thing happened, right? I had all my straight bets in on MGM. And then I had a parlay around Robin in, so if any amount of 2 or more of them hit, I had that in on DraftKings. And the weirdest thing happened. So the bet cashes on MGM, and then when the game's over, it doesn't cash on DraftKings. And I double checked to make sure I had the same line in both of them. Yep, 4 plus over 3.5. And it turns out I don't know what happened, honestly. That was real weird stuff. But because it did cash on MGM, I at least had a good day. I don't know if any of you guys ended up putting it in on any other books. If it cashed, if it didn't cash, I'm sorry about that, but it was just real weird to me. I have another 3 picks today, only NHL. So we'll start with the defenseman. There was just nothing in NBA that I liked. There's only 3 games, and you don't ever want to force anything. It's like I keep telling you guys, I'm going to give you guys a couple picks every day. You should not take all of them. You should look at them. You should say, you know what? Those stats are making a lot of sense to me. I'm going to go with that pick or this pick. You know what I mean? Don't just take my word for it. This isn't anything other than like a lean in a direction for you to go. So I've been trying to stay away from defensemen over shots on goal, but I really like this one. Over the season so far, he's only missed it 3 times. Over the last 5, he's only missed it once. Over the last 10, he's missed it 3 times, which is the entire season. Over his last 20, he's only missed it 5 times, but these 2 were last season. So head to head, he's hit it 100% of the time against this team. The line is 1.5, so we're taking Vince Dunn over 1.5 shots on goal. The accuracy is almost 70% at 67.6. It's heavily favored by the books at minus 188. The implied chance is 65.28%. The projection is 2.7, which means they're thinking he's going to go closer to 3, almost double what the line is. 80% difference. Just a total banger pick. Hopefully this one cashes. I always take every pick I'm giving you guys because I don't want to give you guys any picks that I'm not going to stand behind myself. So what you guys see on the show is what I do, at least. But I don't advise anyone just take my advice blindly for it. Make your own choices. We got Chris Kreider here. Dude's a stud. Used to play on New York. Left wing for Anaheim. Playing against Detroit. Over the season, he's only missed it 3 times. Another one. And these being recent, I wouldn't actually worry about that. I'm thinking he's more going to get on another trend like this rather than head back in this direction. Especially against Detroit. They're not really the greatest team. Over the season, so over the last 5, 3 out of 5. Last 10, 80%. Last 20, 55% of the time, but it's like I said, a lot of these were last season's games. So I wouldn't worry about that this much. 1.5 shots on goal, so we're taking Chris Kreider over 1.5 shots on goal. 58% accuracy by the AI. So the AI has made a bet 60 times, and it's been accurate about it 58.3% of the time. Heavily favored by the books at minus 198. Implied chance is 66.44%. Projections 2.5, so it's a whole projection point away from what the lines have it at. 71% difference. Hit it 100% of the time against this team, which is only 1 game in the last 365 days. But you love to see that he hit it last time he played them. So on to the third and final one is Dylan Larkin playing for Detroit in this same game against Chris Kreider. The line's 2.5, but Dylan Larkin's a stud. I wouldn't worry about that as much. Yeah, he got 7 in his last game. That's crazy. 4 in this one, 3. Yeah, so he's missed it 5 times this. No, 6. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5 times this season. In his last 5, hit it 100% of the time. Last 10, 70% of the time. He's missed it 3 times. Last 20, but it's like I said, these are all games from last season. I wouldn't worry about these as much. The line is 2.5, so we're taking Dylan Larkin over 2.5 shots on goal. 64.6% accuracy. The AI has made a guess 82 times in the last 365 days and has been accurate about it 64.6% of the time. The line's favored by the books, though it's not as much as the other ones. 60.63% implied chance. The projection is 4. That's crazy. 62% difference. He's hit it 100% of the time. Head-to-head, he's hit it 67% of the time. But this was last season. It was actually a year ago, 2 days from now. So that won't even show up in the next week. Yeah. So it's like I said yesterday, we had a weird day. I kind of won because I just so happened to place it on the one book that, like, I don't know what happened. If, like, he got an assist on a shot that got, like, called off or something and the books just cashed it immediately, not even thinking about it. Either way, the money is in my account, so I'm not that worried about it. I just hope no one else lost money on it. Yeah. So I wanted to show you guys, too, football for tonight, but there's not really, just because it is New England. Oh, no, NFL. So one thing I am looking at is Trayvon Henderson, because they said that he was going to get a workload tonight, and I'm just hoping that means he's going to get some pass yards, because I'm going to do a ladder for him, and I'm going to go from his line, and I'm going to ladder it up. So, like, whatever his line is, I'm going to take it over that, and then I'm going to take him at, like, 25, 35, 45, you know what I mean? Just ladder it up a couple bucks on each one. But that's just me having a little bit of fun with a couple dollars. I wouldn't advise that for anyone. Yeah. Playerprops.com. Playerpropsai.com. You guys should check it out. It's a free app. They only give you one prop unless you pay for it, and it is $60 a month, but that breaks down to, like, less than $2 a day. So, I mean, if you're gambling $2 a day, then, like, it is worth it to have it, but I wanted to let it run out so that I could do this YouTube show and give you guys all the free stuff. I didn't want to pay for someone's app and then give you guys all the stuff behind the paywall, because I didn't feel like that was fair. But all of you guys better have a nice night, or else